Hi all! We got some great news for type 2 diabetics today, or just anyone that wants to keep track of their blood sugars because of insulin resistance or any other reason, metabolic changes that they just want to watch their sugars. Abbott got FDA approval for 2 over-the-counter glucose monitors. So let's take a look at what Abbott got approval for. Abbott gets FDA clearance for over-the-counter continuous glucose monitors. The Libre Rio is designed for type 2 diabetics who don't use insulin, while the Lingo is for people who want to learn more about their metabolism. Abbott announced today that the U.S. FDA has cleared 2 new over-the-counter continuous glucose monitors. The Lingo is designed for health-conscious consumers who want to get greater insight into their metabolism, while the Libre Rio is designed for type 2 diabetics who don't rely on insulin. CGMs are small wearable sensors that you typically wear for about 14 days at a time. They don't actually measure your blood sugar, but instead measure glucose in the interstitial fluids, the stuff between your cells, just under the skin. Thus far, they've generally been used for people with type 1 or type 2 diabetes who rely on insulin treatment. However, there's been a growing push among medical device makers and health tech startups to see whether the tech can help non-insulin dependent diabetics. According to Abbott's press release, the Lingo is meant to be a consumer wearable for people 18 years and older, like Abbott's Freestyle Libre CGM. It's worn on the upper arm for 14 days, and glucose data can be sent to a smartphone app. In the app, users will be able to view coaching insights into the person's reactions to certain foods, exercise, and stress. However, as a wellness device, it's not intended to be used to diagnose any metabolic disorders or inform diabetics. The Libre Rio, however, is aimed at type 2 diabetics who don't use insulin and instead manage their condition through lifestyle changes. It'll be able to track glucose ranges between 40 and 400 milligrams. Abbott isn't the only company pursuing this type of CGM. Earlier this year, Dexcom announced the Stelo CGM, an over-the-counter CGM also aimed at type 2 diabetics who don't use insulin. The Stelo also received FDA clearance and is expected to arrive later this summer. So I think this is great news, and Abbott is lucky to have the FDA approval. Now the next thing that we'll see is, what will the price point be? That's what I'm curious about. So we'll wait and see, and I'll let you know what the price point is going to be when it comes out. If you guys have any questions, as always, leave me a comment, hit the follow, and I will talk to you all later. I love you all. Have a great night.